What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It's I, James. ReadoptionAgency.com, 22 years selling full-time on eBay. It is Monday. Got a Falcons hat sold on Posh. Well, it's been an interesting morning. We are at 6:30 a.m. This sold for $12. So I got up at 5 because the dogs wanted out. Next up on Posh, Keep Laughing. This is your girlfriend's shirt. That sold for $12. So I got up, let him out. And at 5:30, he started having a seizure again. There, like 4 of his seizures. I can't even say that word right. Are at 5:30 in the morning. I find that very odd, especially with the time change. There was one at 6:30 when he was with the other owner, and at 5:30. So the majority of them are happening early in the morning. So what that says, I'm not sure. We've got this Adidas reversible vintage jacket here. This sold for $20 on Posh. So he's in the east wing, crashed out, and he fell down 2 flights of stairs on top of that. When he gets, after the seizure's over, he's kind of, confused and disoriented. And it's just about running around, seeing where he's at, trying to figure things out again. So he ended up crashing through the barrier going to the 2nd floor. I went up to get him. Coming down, he just falls and slides down the whole staircase. So then when I'm coming down here, he comes down behind me, falls down the stairs. So it's been an interesting morning. But let's see. I want to talk about something I talked about before, eBay's feedback. What I feel about it these days. And how it's kind of a reflection on eBay and how they don't give a rat's ass about sellers. So, but first, we'll look at the weekend, see what happened. Thanks for feedback on the work with me style videos coming back. So I'll definitely bring those back. Because, I'm standing there working anyway. Might as well. And I was able to get the other camera working, so I got to go get a USB extension cable when I run out today. And I want to go back to bed. I'm tired. So I'll do that. But let's get into eBay. So Friday, $491. Made it to. Then Saturday, I got no errors on the website. Everything was clicking, working well. And made it up to $842. And that's without any big items selling, I don't think. No huge items. And then yesterday I started getting problems on the website again. And then, of course, the sales are indicative of that. $472 on a Sunday. Normally, my Sundays would have been $1,000 plus. So I was hoping for that, being that the Saturday was $842 problem free. So I was hoping that was happening, but of course, they shut down Saturday night. And I figured, oh, here we go again. It seems like the last 3 nights they've shut down at 10:30 p.m. my time, which is 8:30 California, which seems kind of early to be shutting things down, but that might show servers you're on across the country. Maybe kind of got a feeling I'm on, from past things like the Florida servers, when they go down and they're known down, that's when I have issues. So I don't know if my stuff is more reliant on the East Coast, which would make sense at 10:30. It'd be 11:30 East Coast time. So if they're working on particular servers or something, I don't know. But each day at 10:30, my sales stop and my offers stop at 10:30. Last night, let's see. And what's weird is at 5:06, boom, boom, 2. Well, actually, one's a payment. One's a payment comes through, and then one sale come through at exactly 5:06. Then nothing again until 6:08. And then 6:30, it looks like it popped back on. I have 3 at 6:30. So who knows? Like I said, I'm not going down that rabbit hole anymore because it's not worth my time. Traffic-wise, number of items sold. Friday, 25 items, 14 organic, 11 promoted. The days when I used to do 100. Saturday, 44 items sold, 33 promoted, only 11 organic. So even though it was a problem-free day, it was heavy on the organics. Yesterday, 31 items sold, 16 organic, 15 promoted. And yet my impressions were the highest yesterday of all 3 days. But it was the lowest dollar amount, which is usually a normal trend. Seems like the higher the impressions, the lower the number, dollar-wise, for some reason. Don't know why that is. Alrighty. Questions and comments. I don't think there's really anything. I kind of just looked over it, but more about the work with me video stuff. I've been doing some digging, and I'm seriously considering spreading my listings out between 2 stores. I really believe you are 100% capped in your impressions and page views. Since you like to conduct experiments, why not try making a new store and throw a few thousand items up real quick and see what happens? And too much time. That's not worth it. It's just a lot of work, a lot of extra work. James, let's see. Great video. Thank you. I like the extra stuff you're showing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the work with me. So, yeah, you guys like the videos, so I'll keep making those, put those up. But let's start shipping and then fill you in on this feedback thing. So as I kind of been saying, eBay's feedback just to me means absolutely nothing anymore. Shipping, purchase shipping labels. Got in Italy, South Korea, and that's it. We got this Dead Maker CD. I sold for $6, headed to Vermont. So the other day, as I stated, somebody left these neutral feedbacks, those generic ones that I hate, that just don't make any sense why they're left. But the ones, some of them that he left was, item was never received item, and that was all he put on it. But yet the item was received, tracking says it was received, but eBay refused to remove the feedback. For me, that was kind of the last straw. If you're not going to remove something that's clearly deceptive, you care nothing about your sellers. Nothing at all. So that was kind of like the last obvious for me, that eBay don't care about the feedback or their sellers. So I had this customer who wanted to return an item, and they were in the UK. I said, well, open a return. We'll get it started. Say, open a return, then close the return. And then they sent me an email. Just give me half the money back. No. Why? That sounds like a scam to me. You open a return, you close it, and then you just decide you want half your money back. No. I'm not doing that. Redmond Acres Athletic Club hat. Sold for $9, headed to California. And they left a negative. So, of course, I put in to have it removed. Gave them all the info. All the information is right there in eBay emails. Why would you open a return, then close it, and then demand money back? To me, no, that's a scam. That's not right. And they would not remove that negative. So it's hard to take feedback seriously, because if you removed like all the buyers who left negative feedback who had 20 or 25 or less feedback on their accounts, I'd probably have perfect feedback. Most of them are new people who don't reach out, who don't do anything. They won't even respond back to your emails when you do send them, say, hey, sorry, blah, blah, blah. And they never respond back. The very best of Mo Bandy on cassette. Sold for $5, headed to Holly Springs, North Carolina. And then the fact that 30% or less of happy buyers actually leave feedback. So your feedback is you're already screwed no matter what out of the gate. You're skewed. Because if 30% of happy people leave feedback, usually when it comes to people who are not happy for whatever reason, it's usually closer to 100% of those people. I won't say 100, but hell of a lot more than 30. Let's just put it that way. So you're kind of set up to fail out of the gate with eBay's feedback. So what's the point in it? I don't look at feedback unless I'm going to buy something and the person has like 100 or less. Then I'll kind of look at it. But if people have thousands, I don't even care what their feedback says. I do like that it's almost harder to see feedback nowadays on Facebook. On eBay. Candlebox CD promo single. Sold for $5, headed to Michigan. So that's at least one plus out of it. It's hard to even see the feedback anymore. So, but yeah, if they're not going to care about it or care about their sellers, then why should I worry about it? So, if you're going to allow scams to happen, you're going to allow deceptive feedback on your site, then you just stripped it of its meaning. So, High Water, self-titled CD, sold for $7, headed to Gatlin, Tennessee. So, like I said, I look at it about once a week just to see if there's somebody I should reach out to and say, hey, sorry, blah, 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 you know. Still want to take care of the people, or at least attempt to, if they have the problem. But like I said, most of them never even, they don't even respond back. They're just disconnected. So it needs to be set up, and I've said it for years. If nobody leaves feedback after a certain amount of time, you should automatically get a positive feedback. If that happened, we'd probably all be sitting at basically 100% all the time. Got 2 lots of the mystery grab bag toys. So they sold for $30, headed to Medicine Lake, Minnesota. We got the 8, we got the 6, and we've got 9. So I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. It's going to be what it's going to be. As long as you try to take care of everybody, that's all that matters. We've got a Sony cassette. If you don't know what these are, you put them in your cassette player and you hook your CD Walkman up to it and play it in your car. Headed to Phoenix, Arizona, sold for $12. Growing up in the city, so I had a stereo that you could pull out. So I had the pull out stereo in my car, plus one of these, plus a CD player. So I'm carrying basically a bag in every night. So my stuff wouldn't get stolen. And the one night I forgot to go back out and grab the stuff, it got stolen. If you've never had your house broken into or your car broken into, consider yourself lucky. That feeling of just being violated is not a good feeling. I found these, I think, at the bins. I got 2 different ones. They go in music boxes. So this one's Silent Night. Headed to Phoenix, Arizona, sold for $12. I think Courtney's still outside. Her stomach's messed up again. Had it good for 2 days, and now it's messing up again. What the heck was that? Oh, that was this. I'm like, what's that noise? That threw me for a loop. Hey, it's early. I'm tired. I got an excuse. And why do I got 3 here, but I only clicked 2 internationals? Maybe I forgot to click on something, I guess. Maybe so. Okay. Doink. Having stuff you worked for taken from you and your personal space invaded, it's a very icky feeling. In the city, I've had every car I've owned broken into, and every apartment I lived in broken into. Not a good feeling. Is he sitting up now? I think he's sitting up now. He's recovered better than the first. The first one, it took him a while to recover. But the last, so he's had 5, I think, here now. 4 or 5. Seizures. And he recovers pretty quick, but he's still a little bit out of it. Like he's back up wagging his tail at you and stuff in no time. This time he was sitting on his bed beside my bed, and look, I guess he knew something was about to happen because he sat up real quick. And so it got my attention, so I came over and he's sitting there and I start petting him like, it's all right. And then he kind of falls against the wall. So he didn't fall flat this time. The other times he's fallen flat, where this time he's basically sitting and sliding up against the wall. So I was hoping and his limbs start going crazy, so I was hoping he wouldn't strain himself or hurt himself. So I'm just trying to hold him so he can stop banging his head up against the wall and stuff like that. So, all right, I knew I had to make a mistake here somewhere. Who's Robert? What did he buy? This is why I should not be doing this early in the morning. Well, there's the Speedo. Okay, so that's the one I missed. And I missed, oh, because those were the international. So was it this hat? Oh, how did I miss that? If that's the... Alan got the CD. Oh, that's at the bottom. All right, I really screwed up here. I put in ounces for it. Huh? What the hell did I do? Dang, get these right ones done, right? 5 ounces, that's right. I'll make sure that the toys are the right person. Yes. So how the hell did I mess that up? But yet I put in the thing. Sure. Yeah, that's him. Oh, it's automatic 7 ounces, so I just skipped it. Wasn't paying attention. Good thing it was right. We got this Mark Twain Landing Resort, Monroe City, Missouri hat. I've got 15 of these left. That's the first one that finally sold. And then I got another colorway I probably have like 15 or 20 of. Because I love finding stuff like that, but that thing's been in the store for a while. And it finally sold. Oh, there's the baby girl. You okay? Oh, good thing I didn't mess it up too bad. And then we got a couple of internationals. Got these Speedo swim trunks. Refresh. Headed to Italy. They sold for $11.60. $11.60. Oh man, tired. 9. And of course you want a number. Swimming trunks. How much work I'm gonna get done today now. Kind of just spacey. We got a Rolling Stones with Guns N' Roses on it. Headed to South Korea. Sold for $10.40. Okay, I don't want to do this. Poly bag. Use magazine. Blink. All right. I think that is all. All right. No new comments. All right. So if I put any, I should work with me videos today. It'll probably, let's see. I'll probably be doing details, putting details in, so it'll be a little bit different. So that's a cool thing, I guess. Be different every time, depending if I'm taking pictures or if I'm inputting stuff on the computer. So have a couple of different views, so I can make the screen share bigger than the room share. So, all right, that is all. It's 7 a.m. and I am at $50. I think I refreshed my offers upstairs, but I forgot to send them, I think. Gotta do that. All right. that is all. All right. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Short video today, but I'm tired. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.